this might cause a debate. I'm a neutral driver, and let me explain. What I mean by neutral driving is when I'm starting to slow down, I don't downshift. I have a couple reasonings for that. One, it's easier for me to just throw it into neutral and just glide. I think it does save gas, and I also think it saves your transmission and your clutch. I just think it's a lot better for the vehicle to neutral drive. Let me know your thoughts. Guys, thank you for tuning in today. As always, I'm very excited to show you what I got my hands on. And I was scrolling through my channel and I noticed that I didn't see a specific type of car make, and that's the Acura. So I had to get my hands on one, and we don't have too many stick shifts these days. So I wanna take you for a test drive on a gorgeous Acura stick shift. I present to you the 2024 Acura Integra. And the color that you're looking at is majestic black. And this Acura Integra is the A-Spec model. So let's start at the tires here. They're not the biggest tires in the world. They're 18-inch alloy wheels, and depending on how you count the spokes, I see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 spokes, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I like the design. There's that upside down Acura logo. All season expensive Continentals. I always like to get a jump start to see what's powering this vehicle. So let's pop the hood and see what it's working with. It's got a beautiful front profile. I like the design, how it comes to like an arrow tip. It reminds me of like an arrow tip point. And I don't think we're gonna have telescopic bipods on it. It was a little tricky to find the latch. So it's got a manual stick. We're keeping it old school. They probably have it that way to save on some money when they manufacture it. What you're looking at is 200 horsepower. It's got a 1.5 liter direct injection VTEC turbo. And again, it's a 4-cylinder. I like how it's got that turbo attached to it to give it that get up and go off of the center line, or if you're coming from a stop sign or a stoplight. This is a 6-speed manual transmission, and you don't see too many of these days. I'm a fan of the stick shift. I think a lot of cars need to have them. Why do I think cars need to have stick shifts? Because they're getting too comfortable. They massage you, they keep you heated, and if you're driving long distances on the highway, you'll fall asleep. The stick shift makes you one with the vehicle. That's my opinion. You're alert, and you have to stay awake and active and engage with it. That's what I love about stick shifting. It's limited slip differential, integrated dynamic system. It's called an IDS with an individual mode, adaptive damper system, and we got disc brakes going around all 4 tires here. If we could get under here and see a little bit, we got a front McPherson strut suspension system and a rear multi-link suspension. I always like looking on the side to see if these are functional vents, and they in fact are. So that's bonus points for me. And I love fog lights. I'm a huge fan of some fog lights. I like this design, how it's integrated right here with the ventilation. All right, let's take a look at the gas. I wonder if they decided to go capless, and they did. I'm a huge fan of capless. I just love the ease of access. And you're gonna be getting 26 miles per gallon in the city and 36 miles per gallon on the highway. Here's the back of the Integra here, and I like how it's got 2 mini spoilers. There's like a little mini spoiler wrapping around the back right here, and it's got the rear brake light integrated on this tiny spoiler right here as well. Wouldn't it be cool if it opens and closes depending on acceleration? MSRP, we're looking at around $38,000. So let's open up the trunk here. Nice push button. We do got telescopic bipods on the rear here. a nice privacy shade. It just adds to that premium feel. And there's no push button to close it electronically. You're doing it old school and shutting it. We have an option to put more storage by putting down these seats. It doesn't have waterproof mats, but it does come with your regular basic mats. Acura saving money on the Integra here. They're not including a spare tire. I wish they have. That's just my opinion, but there is a tire inflation kit, and you can always remove this for more storage. A premium ELS studio with 3D sound. I counted 16 speakers just now, so this thing is a powerhouse for music. A nice little cargo net here on the side. We don't have tinting on the back windows. That's a little bit of a letdown for me, but when you open it up, it just really feels premium. Look at the red stitching on the red leather. And then we got the black interior here. Very nice, ain't it, guys? There's a nice little mini speaker there, a bigger one to immerse you in that 3D sound. Now, if you look at these back leather seats, there's no plastic protecting them. So if you got wild kids, they could damage it. But there is, in fact, a cargo net. And then you got USB Type-C options. And let's take down the armrest. It is a little lopsided. It goes down a little too far, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. I might be being picky here. So let's jump in. I'm shorter than 6 feet, and I do got some headroom, but taller people would find this a little uncomfortable. Got some leg room here. The passenger could always bring the seat forward so you could have more room. I definitely wouldn't mind going for long road trips in here. Just put some Coca-Colas, get a bag of Doritos, and you're good to go. If you need more storage space, you could just pull down these seats here, and they come down very easy, so you have more storage room. There's a nice sensor that you can press to lock and unlock the door. And this key fob reminds me of a Honda key fob a little bit. It lets you know that it's the first key fob out of 2 probably. You got a lock and unlock option and a way to open up the trunk, but there isn't an automatic start on this vehicle. I always like to show this hidden key that's available on the fob. And in case your battery dies, you'll still be able to have access to your vehicle. It won't start it, but at least you can retrieve your property in case of a catastrophic battery failure. We got a power moonroof with a tilt feature in case you don't want to open it all the way and you want some ventilation. And then you got to manually close it yourself. And then I just re-looked at the specs, and I think I did count it right. I counted 16 speakers. They're the Acura ELS Studio premium audio system, and it's got 16 speakers. Take a look at these sports seats with the micro suede inserts. It just adds to that premium feel. This red colored stitching reflects the sun, and it looks more vibrant in person. You got some electronic ability here to raise and lower the seats. This is the cockpit. There's your 6-speed manual transmission. Let's put this down and continue with the tour. Nice push to start. Press it twice to put it in the on position. Let's fire up the lights and check out the drive modes. There's your sport drive mode, normal, comfort. We'll put her in a sport. Customize, individual. That's pretty cool. Push in the clutch and start her up. What do you guys think? You don't got a manual parking brake like you would traditionally pull. It's electronic right there, and then you have a brake hold option. Automatically shuts off when you're at a stoplight. You got electronic options right there. The driver has the ability to automatically roll down the front windows, but not the back. And then there's the child locks. This Integra definitely gets some bonus points because I don't like fake exhaust, but we do got a very nice dual exhaust system here. Not super crystal clear resolution, but I've seen better. And this automatically dims in the nighttime if you got a bright headlight behind you. Functioning USB Type-C and a regular USB port. And I love the ability to do some wireless charging. And for a bonus, we got heated seats, but not ventilated. If you ask me, the steering wheel makes the entire vehicle. I love that A-Spec laminated logo right there at the bottom. Find a heated steering wheel option. I don't think this particular model has one. That's why stick shifting is fun. I love it. I love how the windshield wiper fluid comes out from the windshield wiper blades. Well guys, thank you so much for taking the test drive with me. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Put it in reverse. The mirrors automatically lower for you. I like that. Yeah, I gotta get a picture of me cycling the gears. All right, bringing it to a stop. Here we go. I haven't stick shifted in a long time, so I'm not doing it perfect. And coasting in neutral. I don't know what's up with you tryhards, keeping it in gear all the time. This way's way better. And it also blinks here on the infotainment cluster. The heads-up display shows your speed limit,